Knocks of Doom Unveiled. When I first moved into the creaky old apartment, the neighbors' nightly knocking seemed like nothing more than an odd quirk of a thin-walled building. At first, it was just a minor nuisance, a distant thumping that started around midnight and lasted for a few hours. I chalked it up to a fellow night owl rearranging furniture or a sleepwalker with an active imagination. It was easy to dismiss when I had more pressing concerns, like unpacking and making the place feel like home. But curiosity, that insidious itch, got the better of me, and one restless night, I pressed my ear against the wall, trying to decipher the pattern. The knocks were rhythmic, almost like a code, and I couldn't shake the feeling that they were trying to tell me something. As days turned into weeks, I found myself becoming obsessed with the sound. I started jotting down the sequence of knocks, convinced there was a message hidden within. I even tried to reach out to the neighbor, but despite my best efforts, I never once caught a glimpse of them. The landlord, a gruff man who seemed perpetually annoyed, dismissed my concerns with a wave of his hand, telling me that the unit next door had been vacant for months. His dismissive words did little to quell the growing unease that gnawed at me with each passing night. Desperation drove me to dig deeper, and I soon unearthed a chilling piece of the building's history. The previous tenant, a young woman named Claire, had vanished without a trace nearly a year ago. Her disappearance was shrouded in mystery, and the police, lacking any substantial leads, had long since closed the case. My heart pounded as I realized the knocks began shortly after I moved in, as if my presence had somehow triggered them. One night, the knocking was particularly frantic, and I mustered the courage to knock back, mimicking the pattern. Silence followed, a heavy, suffocating silence that pressed down on me like a tangible weight. That night, I awoke to a single scrap of paper slipped beneath my door. The handwriting was shaky, almost illegible, but the message was unmistakable. Help. Trapped. Trapped. My blood ran cold as I recognized the knocks for what they truly were. Claire's desperate attempt to communicate from wherever she was trapped. I rushed to the landlord, paper in hand, but his reaction was unexpected. A slow, sinister smile spread across his face as he locked the door behind me, whispering, "You're not the first to solve the puzzle, and you won't be the last." In that moment, the truth crashed down on me. I was the latest in a line of tenants, each drawn in by the mysterious knocks, only to be ensnared in a nightmare with no escape.